Let's knit this gorgeous baby blanket featuring delicate butterflies and hearts. I'll show you exactly how. Look at this gorgeous baby blanket. Once we're done knitting all the expansive rows, this is what it looks like. And what we want to do now is spend time making a beautiful shell crochet border around the edge, okay? And if you're adept at adjusting patterns, you can opt to begin, end, and at the sides, do garter or seed stitch to help make this lie flat, rather than crocheting around the edge in case you don't know how to crochet or don't want to crochet, okay? So that's your option. Where we'll start then is still using both yarns together, because that's going to be the loveliest effect, is if you continue to use both yarns together, is start at the upper right-hand corner, right where you bound off. So still using both yarns together, because the best result, the best looking result, is with both yarns together for the crochet shell edge. Make your slip knot. At the upper right hand corner, right where you bound off, count 3 stitches in. 1, 2, 3. Insert the hook, which is your size H or 5mm crochet hook, and chain 1. Now, yarn over and skip 2 stitches, and in the third from the hook, make your 5 in a row, half double crochets or double crochets. I prefer the halves. Just goes a little faster. 3, 4, 5. Then skip 2 and single crochet in the next. Yarn over, skip 2, and then another cluster of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip the 2, single crochet. One more time, skip 2, make a cluster of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue in this manner all the way across the top. This is how it will be on the bottom. The sides will be a different animal, however. So I'll meet you in the middle where I want to show you something. We started over here. Now we're in the middle of the top, and the very middle becomes a single crochet. And we just want to check to make sure that that is really looking like the middle, evenly spaced between the 2 hearts here, because we do want spacing to be uniform. That's how it's going to look the best. All right, next I'll head over to the left-hand edge and show you how to turn a corner, and then we will master the side. I'm at the last cluster before I get to the corner. At this point, it wouldn't be a bad idea to just throw a glance back and make sure that you've alternated your single crochets with your clusters. I have accidentally doubled up on single crochets and clusters by not paying attention, so just do yourself a favor and be checking back every now and then. Okay? So as I was saying, the last cluster before you reach the corner, just skip 1 then to do your next single crochet. Yarn over, and now we're going to do 7 half double crochets or double crochets right in the corner there. And sometimes it's a little hard to find the corner, but it's right about there. I'm going to wrestle my way into that corner. So I found my way into the corner here, And here goes 7 in my cluster. Okay, 1, 2. Don't be surprised if it's a little challenging. 3, 6, 7. And that nicely lays around the corner. Okay? Having turned that corner so nicely, we see that things look a lot different than they did up top there. So you have to kind of see where all the little spaces are here. And I'm going to show you that if you skip 3 stitches and in the 4th, do your next single crochet, yarn over, and then skip 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go in the 6th opening. You have to kind of train your eye to see it. Do your next cluster. 2, 3, 4, 5. So, looking closely, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the 6th, get in there with a single crochet. Yarn over and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right about there for the next cluster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue in this way all the way down the side. It's going to take a little while, but you'll have about 15 clusters in between the corner clusters. So there ought to be 15 of these by the time you get down and are ready to turn the corner. Okay, I'm ready to do another corner, and I should note that it actually turned out to be 16 clusters along the side here. You probably don't want really any fewer. 15 to 16 is great. Fewer would be too taut, wouldn't it? And you can always have more if you can figure out how to make it just look the very best that it can. So here I am close to the corner. And I'm only going to skip the 3, 1, 2, 3, and go in right about here for my last single crochet. Yarn over, and now I'm going to neatly make 7 half double crochets in the corner here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, to lay neatly around the corner. Then just continue on skipping 2 and making whatever is necessary with the 2 skipped in between. Then get over to your other side and do what we just did. I'll see you down at the bottom. I just completed the 4th corner, and all I have to do now is slip stitch in that beginning chain 1 where we started out. And there it is. We're finished, folks. One last thing I'm going to do is I am going to take the iron and gently tap, tap, tap it across the edges here so that they lay a little flatter. I'll show you how that looks and the final result. Here it is then, all finished. A sweet little confection of a glad knitter. Hey knitters, if you enjoyed this video, let me know it by hitting the like button below, and as long as you're down there, click subscribe. Now, go purchase this pattern in my Etsy shop at the link in the description below and make yourself a sweet confection of a glad knitter.